Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. We're going to be doing Meta Monday, and I'm going to be giving you another segment of the Drain Saga. Today, we're going to be doing Mind Drain. And Mind Drain is a card that debuted in Lord of Tachyon Galaxy and hasn't been seeing too much play, but we'll get into that later. This card's effect reads, activate this card by paying 1,000 life points. Effects of monsters in hand cannot be activated. Now, let's take a couple key points from this. This card, the most important effect of it is the only effect it has. Effects of monsters in hand cannot be activated. This is different from Skill Drain. As where Skill Drain says, basically, let me put it in the terms that are relevant right now. After the monster is resolved, if it's still face up on the field, its effect is negated. Now, if you guys can see the difference, Skill Drain, you can still activate the monster's effect. It's just that the resolution of effect, if the monster is still face up on the field, it is negated. Mind Drain says the card cannot be activated in general. Period. Not hitting the field, not going to graveyard, not doing anything. It can't be used. Now, that is a plus. That's a pseudo plus that Mind Drain has. I guess a negative would be is that if your opponent is already activating the effect and you chain Mind Drain to that effect will still go through because it's already activated. You kind of get what I'm saying? But then after that, no longer can hand effects be activated. Another bad thing about Mind Drain, as a Skill Drain, you could use to your advantage. Summon a 1900 attack, Beast King Barbaros. They attack to it, use Skill Drain. Not only can they use your monster effects, your monsters just got a hell of a lot better. With Mind Drain, those hand traps just become hand traps. Those maxis become gotchi targets, and those effect veilers become tuners, and that's really about it. Nothing else you really can do with that. But sometimes that's all Elemental Dragons need, which is pretty much what this card is built towards. Another big flaw about this card is that if you don't have an opening turn, it's going to be pretty rough, because Elemental Dragons have a second hand called their Graveyard, and once they start digging into there, they don't really need a hand. Mind Drain doesn't really help you at all. But then by that same notion, there is no one card shut down to Elemental Dragons. They always have some type of response, whereas Kaiku, they go Blaster. Imperial Iron Wall, they go search for Blaster. You know, there's a million outs that they have. Or one simple out that they have that they can use to get over your stuff. So you typically want to piece this with a 2-card combo like this and maybe Imperial Iron Wall. And that will pretty much say no to Elemental Dragons. But why not just run Kaiku and Jougin like Prophecies do? But anyways, you guys get the gist of it. The card is just really, really, really good. If played right. Really, it really isn't much to be said about this. If you're having a hard time with hand traps, and your opponent, in my opinion, your opponent has to be running more than 6, because you're siding in 3 cards for 6 cards that your opponent possibly could have sided out, or depending on the situation that they couldn't have drawn, they have to run at least, I want to say 9 to 12 for this card to be genuinely effective. If you do plan on siding this against them, make sure you can at least try to search it out or draw it out or dig it out or thing your deck so you can get it, because getting this card first turn is crucial to shutting down any deck that this card is good against. With that being said, thank you guys for watching the Cali Effect. Please like, comment, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy.